Hi. So I have a new wig today. This is Mellow by Estetica, and I am digging this wig. Estetica was sweet enough to send this wig to me to check out, and it's from their new collection. I have worn it for a few days to see what I thought, and every time I see myself on Zoom, because everybody's on Zoom every day, I just kind of go, oh yeah, hi. And I think the reason I like it so much is because, well, so one thing, I like these layers, but I think it's super flattering. And how shall I say this? I have eaten a lot of comfort food during quarantine, and so things are a little fluffy. And I think that this hair is incredibly flattering, but also I think it's pretty and beautiful, and I think the texture is gorgeous. And so I'm super, super digging it. So Mellow is in color, hang on, RH1488RT8. So it is, I would call it a cool blonde, but it's a little bit warmer than what I normally wear. I normally wear very cool ashy blondes. This is maybe a little more medium or neutral blonde. It does have a root, which I love. So it's got a root there. I would say that in most lights, it reads pretty light, pretty cool or neutral. In my bathroom light, it reads really yellow, but luckily I don't hang out with people in my bathroom that much. I think this cut though, the way it's styled is so pretty. I've had several Esteticas before, and I've always liked them. I think that I like the layers. I like the layering style, and I think the texture is really nice. This one though seems to be holding up maybe a little bit better, because they do this thing whenever you run your fingers through them. Sometimes they catch at the ends, and I find that you can fix that really easily with detangling spray, and I haven't even done that yet, and it's still coming through. And I think it's because the length is good. Here, let me show you around. Okay, so here we are. I'm 5'9", and so we're hitting right about the shoulders, and then here we go. So coming up, this is on my right side, and let me try the back. This is always the hard one. Here we go. So there you go. So so it's not hitting my collar too much, and that might be one of the reasons. I've combed it out each night just along the back, and then I take my wide tooth comb and I kind of just like, instead of combing like this, I comb like this, just to kind of get through a little bit of it, to kind of spread apart some of the fibers, just to keep it neat. And that's worked really nicely. Let me show you the roots. So I think they're pretty good. You can see my wig grip thing there. That's what that is. I don't even care. I think it's great. I think it's totally fine. So there it is. That's my hair. There it is. I trimmed the lace. You can see a little jaggy job right there. I trimmed probably as much as like a pinky fingernail's worth. I just trimmed a tiny bit, and I think it looks really good. The roots or the knots are a little darker than I would like to see, but that's just because I would like to see no knots in the history of the world. So there's that. And let's see here. I just think the texture is really pretty. It's super light. Feels great on the hair. Moves like a dream. Yeah, I've just felt so confident in it. And that's the thing. I get a lot of questions and conversations from people who are considering wigs, either because they've been losing hair, or maybe they just don't like their hair that much, or their hair gives them a lot of trouble. And I have to say, give it a try. Give yourself a try. Give yourself a chance to maybe have something that has eluded you for so long. It is, the freedom that I get from wigs is unbelievable. It is. I wake up in the morning and I go downstairs and I pop this thing on and I'm ready to go. I get to spend more time on my makeup. So then now my whole face looks like, wow, okay, she got ready. And I'm ready to go in 5 minutes. And it's like, that never happened to me before. And you could have that. You could have great hair walking out the door. And the whole thing, though, is this element of shame. It's this element of, well, I don't have cancer. Or, oh, I didn't lose all my hair. I just have thinner hair. You know what, girl? This is your head. You get to do what you want with it. And it's like a first step to claiming your body and your life as your own. You get to do this. And if somebody says, wow, what happened to your hair? What's different with your hair? You can either tell them or not because you bought it. So it's your hair. And you're like, oh yeah, I got my hair done. Different style. Wow, it looks amazing. Where'd you get it done? You'd be like, oh, yeah, and then change the subject if you want to. That is okay. That is your prerogative. And if it stresses you out too much, just wear it around town where you don't see people you know and just see how it feels. I don't know. I just think there is such guilt that we carry for doing something that other people might think is weird or disapprove of or give us a funny look for. Life is too short. Life is way too short. You don't deserve that. You deserve to feel happy and good about the choices you make in your life, and what you wear on your head, that one's definitely up to you. So if you need some encouragement, you write me down below and I will build you up, my friend, because you deserve to be able to feel good about what you have on your head in the morning. I love you all, and talk soon.